And some big news coming in. It's just coming in. India has declared 23 terror functionaries as terrorists under the provisions of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. The designated terrorists are involved in anti-India activities, carrying out terror attacks, inciting terror, trafficking arms, infiltrating through the border, facilitating terrorist organizations, raising funds and recruiting terrorists. Out of the 23 terrorists announced today, 17 are Pakistani nationals and 6 are Indian nationals. However, all of them at present operate terrorist activities from Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The UAPA empowers the center to classify individuals as terrorists if it believes they are involved in terrorist activities. The designation enables agencies such as the National Investigation Agency to freeze assets, to block funding channels, restrict arms access, and initiate seizure of properties linked to them. The provision to list individuals as terrorists was introduced through a 2019 amendment to the law, which earlier allowed only organizations to be designated. With the latest addition, the total number of designated individual terrorists has risen to 80. The list includes operatives allegedly involved in attacks on security forces in Jammu and Kashmir. Right, and our correspondent Vishal Barristow is now joining us with more on this story. Vishal, put this into a bigger context. The additional list of people who've been designated as terrorists. Tell us a little bit more about this decision.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Mark. We know that the Modi government is very strict against terrorism. The zero tolerance policy against terrorism continues, and the designated operatives primarily belong to Pakistan-based banned organizations, including Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Jamaat-ud-Dawa, and the resistance. We know that TRF is the offshoot of Lashkar-e-Taiba, and the name also came up during the Pahalgam attack. And Pakistan has always been promoting and also sponsoring cross-border terrorism and state border terrorism. Now the individuals have been actively tracked for organizing terror recruitment via social media, providing logistics, managing cross-border infiltration, financing terror activities, and coordinating drone-based armed deliveries. This is quite prevalent in Jammu and Kashmir, though our security forces, along with the Indian Army and the BSF, they are always on the high alert. The high-profile targets included Masood Ilyas, Kashmiri Mufti Masood, and Muhammad Musaddiq, doctor, senior Jaish-e-Mohammed functionaries identified as key masterminds behind the April 2022 Sanjwan security force attack. Mufti Muhammad Asghar Khan and Hafiz Abdul Shakur, launching commanders linked directly to the 2016 Nagrota Indian Army camp attack. Hafiz, Khalid Walid, Abdul Rauf, and Rana Iftikhar, they have been identified as close top-tier associates of Lashkar-e-Taiba, founder Hafiz Muhammad Saeed. And this is definitely a very strict decision and step taken by the Indian government under the UAPA. And prior to the 2019 legal amendment to the UAPA, India could only designate entire organizations as terrorist entities. But now, after the amendment, the law targets individuals directly and gives India enforcement agencies critical leverage. Mark?
We'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Vishal Barristow, for putting that into context for us. We're going to take a short break. You're watching DD India Live. Stay with us.